Hello and welcome back. This is Insti, and I'm finally continuing playing the Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Last episode, well, we looted and pillaged through the seas, and I guess we'll do it a little bit now too. Oh, I can't see it from here. And then we'll start to tackling with the side quests and whatnot. But let's do the level up now. So obviously intimidate, because why not? Why not mechanics? I'm not using explosives anyways. Last but not least, so we have Divine Immolation. The Paladin focuses their fate and self-immolates in blue flame. Each time the spell pulses enemies into immediate area take burn damage, while the Paladin will receive portion of their total health in raw damage. The damage can kill Paladin. But Pulse also heals the nearby allies. Okay. The Paladin focuses fate and self-immolates in blue flame. Each time the spell pulses enemies in the immediate area take burn damage, while the Paladin will receive portion of their total health in raw damage. If the Paladin is defeated during the immolation, they revive with full health shortly afterward. Well, I think I'll take this then. If I take a blast. A blast of divine light drops down from above and falls down around the Paladin. The light heals all nearby allies and burns enemy vessels and spirits for a tremendous amount of damage. Well, that's the problem. It's only vessels and spirit. This is, I guess, for all. Divine Retribution. If an ally is down in combat, Paladin gains Zeal. Prestige increases your power level, increasing the effectiveness of all abilities. I'll go for the Sacred Sacrifice, so rather... because there's the risk that I will die when I use that, so I'll go with that. Oh, we have two skills, sorry. Well, then of course we'll take the Light of Pure Zeal too, so why not? Sacred Sacrifice and Light of Pure Zeal. And that's it. Ada. I'll go for athletics and survival. Inspired strike. Strike enemy with powerful melee attack, dealing high damage and stunning them. Foes behind the enemy are staggered and they grow damage. Inspired. After that strike, receive an acute and swift inspiration temporarily. The fighter interposes himself or herself between incoming attacks and nearby allies. The final damage total of any attack against a nearby ally is cut in half, with their fighter taking other half as a raw damage. Sundering Blow. The fighter makes primary attack that gains bonus penetration lowers the target's armor rating. Unrelenting. The fighter refuses to be vanquished. After being knocked out, the fighter stands back up with a portion of their health. Restore temporary bonus to all defense. When the fighter rises, he or she regains discipline. Chopping Wood. Empowered attacks gain bonus. I'll take this and take a hit. Because again, Eder is mostly like a tank for me, not a dad. History, mechanics. Kitsal's Enchanted Armor considers two large powerful enchanted weapons in the caster's hand and brilliant arcane breastplate to protect them. Arcane Cleansed, Petrification, target has their own flesh transmuted into stone. If the target is near death when the spell is cast on them, then there is a chance that petrification will be permanent. Console holds corrosive skin. Target's own skin eats away them, dealing large amounts of corrode damage over time and weakening them, preventing their healing. Lengra's Reflection creates a field of arcane energy around the caster, reflecting hostile targeted spells back at their caster for a total of 50 spell levels. That is not bad, but... So, 8 corrode, 1 seconds for 30 seconds. I kinda want to take the eating skin away. And that's it. Shoti. Religion. Might buy 1 point in athletics. Magra's Might. Priest calls upon Magran to cleanse the target in the flames, whereby they are bombarded with... Well, let's see the healing first. Drains energy of life from the target, reducing their power levels. Blessing of Veil. The priest gain a divine aura of Veil. Allies nearby gain bonus to all defenses. Additionally, any enemy who strikes one under the deity's protection may become blinded. That's nice. Creates a sphere of divine darkness that causes blind affliction to anyone who is inside or moves into the area. The priest calls about Rymrkanta, creating an opening to the white void. The area pulses periodically, drawing in all nearby while dealing freeze damage. I'll go with the Blessing of Veil. And I'll go with the Magran. Fascina. Resident. Spellcaster 2. You can take the Petrification and Lengrath. Oh. Summons a swirling cloak of black energy around the wizard. The cloak will banish the wizard's melee attackers, imprisoning them in darkness for a short time where they cannot take action and will receive rapid raw damage over time. 9 raw damage per 1 second for 6 seconds. I'll go with the Petrification for now. And we're off. Let's check what named characters we have sailing still. By the by, what do you sell? Do you sell proper cannons? We need Royal Bronzer. No. No. Probably not. Fire Thrower. Well, it's quite close range, so... I don't think there's anything else we can buy. So let's leave by the sea. And once I decide what we do, we will pause. Sayuka is one place we need to go, or we have few things to return. We are here, bloody hell. Dar Old Forwin. Okay, I'm gonna go... If it's named Captain, I will go against him. At least I try. So we start with the... Yeah. Okay, let's see how fast we could catch the bastard. It's a slaver, so... Yeah, we're almost there, so that doesn't take that much time, so we might as well. You will take a beating, I'll guarantee. After I'll deal with the named ships, at least what I see in the sea, I'll go and return the bounties. And then we go to Sayuka, I think. Then there's also Crookspur.
Hey, that wasn't half bad. Absolutely not, yes?
Yeah, this is basically going automatically by itself.
Death to our enemies.
Fast and sweet. Okay, who's on our side for now? Oh, it's right over here. Well, good for him. Surrender is not an option, apparently. Yeah. They have enough morale already. Brrr. Brrr. Sorry. Crookspur Captain, tuck up. No? shouldn't take too long, so I might as well not cut this, maybe. Yeah, we are almost there, so... Once we go to the other side of the map, I'll probably take a little snip there. 16th level ranger. Don't mind if I do. I'm clearing the seas. Yeah, this...
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Just wait till I get free. Not a chance.
Are we winning? I think we are. Yay! Getting levels, nice. Oh, by the way, let's check our crew that they are in suitable places. That is a bosun, helmsman, Oh, we need a deckhand, cannoneer, navigator, cook. Well, nobody's really a deckhand, but you can do it. Why are we missing a deckhand? Deckhand. Bosun. No deckhand. Weird. Well, it is what it is. We can survive now. Any other name? Deadfire merchant. Crooksburg captain. Oh, I think we have a named character here. We have two named characters. That will be interesting. And they're both sailing next to each other. How long would... Well, we are almost there. So we need to deal 2 ships. I'm betting they're attacking me as soon as they see me. Yes. Those were the bastards who were hunting me while I was scouting the north area of the map last time, but I couldn't fight them because... Yeah. But now it's the payback time. I just ran away from them, never engaging.
That's not very helpful.
Death to those who oppose the Republic!
That's
Oh, we do have a Palagina which we need to level up too. Maybe when I go to the Vampire Island, I'll have to take Palagina. And Palagina, and then we'll have to upgrade her. No, I'm not sharing any coins. I'm a greedy bastard. I'm all about that paper. Where's the other boat? Ship, I mean. Where did it go? Wait, what? I have no idea where did it go. Well, it will attack us if he sees. Maybe it was in the same battle, so I don't know. Come on. Come on, don't... There we go. Oh, School of Fish. I would go and check that now, after this.
That order's too tall.
So far, so good.
Hey, kiddo, whack him any harder.
Little coffee while we are fighting. Not even breaking a sweat there. Yeah, fast and sweet. Now, what is this? The waters of the Deadfire are as flat as translucent as a sheet of stained glass, and steady wind guides surprise along. The scent of a well-spiced stew rises from below decks. Shield Sister Delia and Hema are perched on the gunwale, legs and fishing poles dangling over the water. Caught myself a real prize for today, Shield Sister Delia says. Slipped off me hook though. I keep telling you, use a bigger one, Hema chuckles. Seems to recall the dark-eyed barkeeping Quizbird slipping off your hook too. I'll say nothing. Suddenly, Shield Sister Delia stiffens. Hema claps Shield Sister Delia on the back. Relax, it was only a joke, but Shield Sister Delia shrugs the hand off. What in Ondra's name is that? You look, a dark shape moves under the water. It's almost the edge of the horizon, but it's rapidly approaching. Shield Sister Delia stands. One of Galloway's spawn. It's coming right for us. Identify it. You will do that. Eothas stares out the shape. I think that's a barbed ravager. A barbed ravager, a gargantuan shark known for ramming ships and sinking them. Ready cannons to fire, all hands to battle stations. The deck thunders as your crew rushes to their station. Beardle spins the wheel, bringing the port side of the ship around to face the monster just as the plume of water rises from the sea. The surfacing beast is about 30 feet of scales, spines and sinew. It looks like an enormous shark except for the wicked rows of spines running along its body. Each looks sharp enough to cleave a man in two or puncture the hull of a ship. Your crew fires off a volley just as the creature comes within range. Water erupts as their shots converge and the beast disappears. After a tense, quiet moment, red froth rises in the roiling water. A mangled carcass surfaces like a nightmare before sinking slowly into depths. Okay, so yeah. Cannoneer check 8 vs surprise Cannoneer 13. That's quite high if you think about it. Below, your Cannoneer stamp and cheer. Yeah, I like shoot my fish with the cannon. That's a storm. Deva the shark, definitely. Purunga. Find a short fur. That's somebody we need. Anis of the many eyes. Anis of the many eyes. So once we have... Oh. Valian. Deadfire mentioned. So once we dealt with this, we'll probably have to go Purunga. And then short fur at that. Unless something pops up. And if we go to the other side of the map, I will, of course, then skip. I might skip a little bit now, so be right back. Here we are. Took a little while longer. But I'm gonna clean the seas now. That's my mission in life. To make these serve me in death.
That's not very helpful. Not exactly my area of...
Oh, sorry, you're almost dead. Well, you can handle, I hope. I'm feeling that a few of them targeted her, but she's doing fine. And, well, we're full, so I'll take everything. Oh, sorry. Now, do we have any new names on this side of an area. Or here. Probably not. Who is that? Valian. Gretorix. That's our next target. I'll see you soon. Okay, here we are. I had to dodge a storm there. It took me a while to get here, honestly. He's quite fast too, but we will deal with that bastard now. I noticed that my crew has been drinking all them booze and whatnot, so they were drinking water and being annoyed by it, so I had to add some alcohol in the mix, like rum and whatnot, so now they're fine again, because the rum is not gone.
This is futile. There's a walloping.
So let's say that I love turn-based, because you have time to plan and whatnot. But when you're fighting these now basic mobs for me and for my characters, real time is much better. I'll share the coin because they were... So that's that. But yeah, real time in these clearing up the mobs. Unfortunately, they mobs to me now. So yeah, that makes it easier to deal with. So basically just let the crew do what they do best and kill everybody. But in harder fights, I would definitely go for the turn-based. So it would be nice that it can be activated right away and not choose in the start of the game. Again, there is a console command. You can activate turn-based mode in-game, and it shouldn't cause any problems with achievements. I'm not sure about that, so you might want to check that if you want to activate turn-based at some point, or disable. There's a fish running on our ship. Hammerhead fish. Whoa!
That's it.
Hey, you sorry you...
Okay, one named off. Quick save. You are Master Captain. Novice. Unless the many eyes fine at the short hair, short fur or whatever. I'm starting to think that we've cleared at least most. Unfortunately, Q button doesn't work for me. Well, Q is my highlight things. I think tab is normally. I'm not certain. So I tried if the Q actually highlights the names of the ships, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. So you are next, and I'll see you soon. Here we are. Time to attack. This is so unfair. This is a slaughter. I wish they could try to surrender. The problem is, of course, I wouldn't take that surrender as I'm a Bleak Walker, but still the option would nice. And then you would basically take them to the prison or collect a bounty or something like that with alive. But to be honest, I'm fine with this.
That wasn't half bad.
That's not very helpful.
Nothing is helpful, Alot. Nothing is helpful. And we're taking all, of course. We need the money. Well, I don't think we need the money, but we'll take it anyways because I love money. Final short fur. Slavers. See you soon. Here we are, boarding the ship. 6th level rogue. This is so unfair. This is so unfair. We're like, what, 30 levels higher than him. Now he can feel what we feel when we're fighting 30 levels higher dudes. Or even 6 level highest dude. Bloody hell.
That must have hurt.
Death take you.
This is futile.
Watch your fire.
Feel pain.
Feel pain. Are we done? We're done. So let's check the map. I'm convinced that we've already... Well, there might pop names, because some of them are, of course, in the harbor at times, so that explains quite a lot. Wanna... Anybody? Royal Deadfire Company, Royal Deadfire, Crooksburg, Wanna... Who are you? Nothing. It would seem, it would be safe to say that we probably killed everybody who's somebody on the seas. So I'll go back to Neketaka. Let's see. And return the bounties. Where do I have bounties? I have bounties to return Crooksburg Island. Oh, he's on the Crooksburg Island. Okay, that's something, because when we go there, we can deal with it. There's no bounties here. Bounty here. Brass Citadel. Yes, we go there. And Piakara. Valian Trading. So we have bounties for Valian and Royal Deadfire Company, which we will return. Tequila or Tequila, Serpent's Crown, Neketaka. Okay, so basically we have everything in Neketaka. So once we're there, we'll see you there. Be right back. Okay, we are at the stairs, but I noticed we had 3 royal bronzes already, and so I put them here. We'll need to buy 1. I bought some food and drinks for my chummy seamen. And then I basically emptied my stash, 336,533. I think I got around 180,000. But yeah, let's go and see them. Was it here? I think it was here, maybe.
You go in first.
And then there's, of course, the trainer I can check here. Because
Supplies.
money...
Get your supplies here.
Okaru?
Hunter, do you come to serve your coin bond?
Turkas. Wait, is that the one who's... Yeah, he's in Crooksburg Island. So who wants the... Oh, Serpent's Crown Palace. Oh, bloody hell. But there's a... Wasn't there a guy who can teach me skills? So I'll take that before we go. I think you were.
How'd all this blood get? Oh, well then. Question? I've told you of my trouble. Ah.
Okay. So let's go back to the palace. Wait, I'm in the wrong place. Can I go through here? I think I can. Yeah, yeah. Maybe at the... before I start main campaign, I'll probably want to go
candles and bombs.
Few areas through and check if there's actually, you know, missions in the gullet or something like that that has popped by because what I've done or something like that. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. Of course, we have side quests aplenty for now. So was it upper floor palace? Okay.
All my dreams are washed in blood.
Okay, good for you. That sounds scary, honestly. Maybe you should talk to somebody with that about that, you know. Bloody dreams. My dreams are weird. At times. Berath. I think you're the one we are looking
Belly
for.
of the great eel roars with
Yes.
joy, not hunger. Does the great eel lash its mighty tail?
Good for him.
The jaws of Tangaloa gnash about a Rauataian captain named. His cannon fire echoes in the ears of slumbering gods. The beast cries out for a more restful Deadfire. Akira, and the seas grow quiet while Tangaloa grows fat on outsider meat. The great eel swims toward Rafik, the Redbeard. But the Princip Tangaloa relishes any good meal. But I say justice makes for a savory dish. You served up a mighty feast, and the great eel's belly swells, for a time. Until it hungers again, Barathi's work is done.
Okay, nice. Now next step is, of course, the
You must gather.
Bronze Citadel fleet captain.
Before venturing forth.
Do we get... Well, I guess we get one level to go. I'm fairly certain about it. That the 20 is maximum because we already have, you know, pretty much everything we need. Fleet Master's office. Nice. That is nice that you can jump right away to the places. I'll have to say that is a quality of life improvement here. What I was hoping to have in original one, but yeah.
My favorite privateer. Then let us content ourselves that some small corner of the archipelago is safe from Valian excess. Our work is unfinished, privateer. Are you ready, Captain? Your final target is Burunga, a Hawana captain of many seasons. She is known for bending nature to her will and pursuing her foes with relentless fury. It is satisfying to see one of our island cousins humbled for a change. May the others take this as an example. Privateer, you served Rauatai with distinction. No more could possibly be asked of you.
No, not really. So what's our situation now? This is waiting to be taken. Do we have Bounty Piakara? Oh, right. We need to go to the Valiant Trading Company headquarters. Outside, sorry. Outside. That is quite an important distinction. So we won't go inside, we go outside, you know, because outside. I think this would be the fastest way to exit. And here we are. Well, let's go just so. I'm thinking that we next go to Sayuka and deal with the quests there. And after that, Crooksburg Island. So we can continue with the Principi. But we'll see, we'll see. So I'm fairly certain that we're done with the bounties, of course. Good evening. Oh, there you are.
Ak, my little privateer. You have news for me? Perfetto. A fitting test of your skills and a promising beginning for us both. It goes without saying that I have more work for you if you have the space for more coin. The company is always eager to hunt pirates. My contacts have one by the name of Veen in their spyglass. Veen is a Vithrak, if such things matter to you.
No.
Gets in your head, they say.
Yeah, they tried that. Now I have his head.
Perfetto. A pirate deserves no better send-off than a watery tomb. But you did not just come to deliver good news. You've done well for the company. My last target is Desiwa the Shark, a Rauataian Kasita who we suspect of intimidating survey ships. Perfetto. For once our survey ships may take to the waters without fear. Knowing that is almost priceless. You've taken all the work from the louses of Queen's Birth, and I have nothing more to offer you, save this.
Hesitating, Annie sticks out her hand and dips the her head to side, wearing an awkward smile. Shake her hand. Been pleasure working with you, Anya. Okay, so how much we got experience? Not enough for the level. Let's see the records for a while. So 1 year, 3 months. Bloody hell. 3 days. Time in combat 25 hours. Enemies defeated 252. Scrivener Warlock. Weird. I thought it would be the dragon still. Total damage 46,776. Highest single target damage 136. Crits 333. Hits 3,313. Damage taken 2,790. 20,945. 27,945. What the hell I'm talking about? Sorry about that. Times knocked out 24. So total enemies defeated 1,609. Most powerful enemies defeated Insti, Scrivener Warlock, Eder Pipara, Xoti, Scrivener Warlock. Most time in party, Xoti 1 year, 2 months, 18 days, 4 hours, 45, 9 minutes, 32 seconds. It's weird it's not Eder. But I think I dropped Eder for a while. Most enemies defeated Institoris. Most total damage done a lot. Well, that doesn't surprise. I'm not that far off from a lot, but still. And I'm most knocked out. Highest single target damage, but he's using one-handed mostly. 67, 46, 248, 180, 140, 24. Well, she just started. Interesting stats. Now. Bounties in the Crooksburg Island, which we probably do at some point. Distant Light is a main quest. Shrewd Proposition, Crooksburg. Dirty Laundry. Oh, right, this. We probably need to do this. Then Sayuka, Hasongo. Yeah, we need to speak with Maya. Sayuka, Crooksburg, Crypt, and Nemno. So let's go to the Luminous Bathhouse while we are here, so I don't forget. Because with my luck, it will send me somewhere else anyways. So there's that. Once I've done that, Sayuka will be our next port of call. There it is. I do love the art and visualization in this game. It's splendid. So what was the person? Urvina, who are you?
I hope we haven't spent too much time in the baths.
Say nothing.
There's room enough for us all.
I've already spoken to the steward. We're not to be disturbed. I am helping Herwina to conceive. She came all the way from the Deerwood, and I will see that she returns with arms laden with young.
After the Hollowborn crisis, I wanted no child of mine born in those blighted lands. This place is a miracle. Every day I emerge from the baths as a new woman, and my first child will be as strong as an Adra pillar.
I don't think that's a guaranteed result.
Is that true?
Do not listen. Luminous Adra is the life of the Deadfire. It can bring life to you, I say.
She rests her palm on Hurvina's shoulders and dismisses you with a look. Okay, whatever. Amreo, who are you?
Is this your first time to the baths?
Looks like I haven't been in the water yet.
The cost is high, but so are the delights. I might have the skin and bones of a retired scarecrow, but the waters bring youth back. Where it counts.
He studies you from under Lord Bro as his knees begin to drift apart. Yeah, I should go right now. Thank you. Udine.
Unless there's anything you need, please.
Okay, okay. So what was the name we are looking for? Britse. And undercover. Upper floor, maybe? Well, yeah. Here you are.
You and I, we have a mutual friend, do we not?
She grins widely, tongue pressing pink between her teeth. Just tell me what I need to do.
A royal Deadfire operative, Quarno, and his Principi associate Tola will meet tonight to discuss the details of a business arrangement.
Okay.
They have bought out the entire first floor for privacy's sake. Even Gunnar, their proprietor, will excuse himself. Only bathhouse attendants will be allowed to remain to ensure their comfort.
Okay,
you
what?
Understand?
Yes, what do you need me to do?
I will disguise you as a bathhouse attendant, so you might observe their meeting. With luck and some cunning, you may be able to discover the details of their special arrangement.
Okay.
You will not be able to take your gear, but do not worry. Should the situation get out of hand, there will be a stash of weapons hidden in one of the changing booths. But I am sure it will not come to that.
What can you tell me about Guarno?
He is a snake in the body of a man. Though he is supposedly the Royal Deadfire Company's man, he always seems to be working some deal on the side.
Anything I should know about Tola?
Tola is fond of drink, and her tongue flaps loosely when she has had too much of it.
Okay, I'm not ready. I'll be back
Prepare
later.
quickly then.
Shut up. I will, but I'll have to check my inventory first. Because I think okay, we're done.
Are you ready, Amichelarde? Then you will take your disguise, and I shall take your equipment, Ak.
I don't like this. Her voice drops the conspiratorial whisper.
Take this rice wine as well. Perhaps you will find use of it, eh?
Eh? So we need to drink Tola. Make Tola drunk, I guess. Okay, discover details of Corner and Tola's arrangement. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there. So I guess we go to the upstairs then. Or not. So it's just downstairs, I guess. Guarno. Accountant. Tola. Guarno leans against the wall of the bath and regards you skeptically. He wrinkles his nose and grimaces. The golden torque around his neck and gemstones in his ear glimmer in the low light.
If I grow hungry or thirsty, I will call for you. Until such a time, leave me in peace.
I wanted to speak with you. I kinda want to see what this means. Royal Deadfire Company to go to. He narrows his dark eyes and peers into your face a moment as if trying to decide where's met you before. Then he gives a small shake of his head and looks away.
What reason does an attendant have to speak with me?
Smile menacingly. I have questions and you have answers. Are we clear? Corner casts a look at his cards. They appear oblivious to your words. Sucking his teeth, he turns back to you and shrugs.
You have stones the size of boulders. I will give you that.
Yeah, I'm gonna flap them on your head. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about.
What do you wish to know?
The lady over there looks important.
Captain Tola is a creature of the Principi, though a minor one at best.
He rolls his eyes in her direction and sighs.
In truth, her status matters little to me, for she has the coin to purchase enough munitions to outfit an entire fleet. What do you wish to know? I manage munitions, cannons, gunpowder, and the like. What do you wish to know?
Why would the Principi need such expensive weaponry?
Find me a man who does not appreciate a fleet of cannons at his command, and I will show you a fool.
Okay.
The Principi appreciate cannons more than most, and they know when to turn them toward Valian trading company ships to get what they want. And some ships, let us say, they are ripe for the plucking. What do you wish to know?
So, I learned that Corner is supplying Principi with high-grade munitions. I can report back to Castro now, or I can dig for more details. He'll be waiting for me, the Valiant. Dig more, but how? Oh, we can probably make her drink. A boisterous woman with a long sunburned nose motions you to approach. Her eyes droop half closed and the stench of liquor wafts off her.
Ah, what timing. Lounging in all this water's making me thirsty.
Bow and give her a bottle of rice wine. She drinks deep from the bottle and releases it with a belch and a smack of her lips. She regards you through red-rimmed eyes and slowly looks you up and down.
You seem familiar. Do I know you? Or is it the wine that makes me think so?
Well, my lady, it might be the both.
It's probably the wine.
Ladylike, madam, ladylike. Della stares at you unsteadily, her eyes half closed. What brings you to the bathhouse tonight?
My large friend and I are celebrating a business transaction.
She rolls her.
I can't say anymore.
She rolls her eyes and casts a look back at the Aumaua man reeling on a bench behind her. Another wine. She grabs the bottle and chucks the entirety of its content without taking a breath. She sways a bit when she sets the bottle down and gives you a bleary-eyed grin.
Has anyone ever told you you're great?
I know.
'Cause you are really great. You should ditch this stupid bathhouse.
I think so too.
Join my crew. I just got a bunch of fancy new cannons from Quano. We'll be the terrors of the Deadfire. It'll be fun.
Ooh, nice. What are your plans with that fireball?
I'm gonna blow up some Valian trading company ships and take their luminous Ardra. But shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
Okay.
No, I've already had too much.
Thank you. So, Demon her cup, Stella mentioned that she's planning to raid on Valiant Trading Company convoy carrying Luminous Adra. Okay. I guess we leave the bathhouse then. Thou must gather thy party before venturing forth. Thank you. Please have the armor and everything on me.
Oh, you hungry, little fella? Want some honey?
Thank you. That's, I'll have to say, thank you, developers. That's the best thing I ever see, because it's kind of bother. It's not that hard when you have only few items with you, so it's kind of easy, but it's still bothersome, you know. So hats off to the developers making my life easier. That is always nice to see. Unfortunately, it would seem that I can't do anything else except go back to Castle, which is kind of sad. I kind of want to inform Deadfire Company, but as it is impossible, I'm not going to do that. So I'll go return the quest, and then we'll probably get something new. But I'm going towards Sayuka. Maybe I can change this to. Wait, what? Interesting. Why the... Is it closed? Your journey through the streets of Neketaka is interrupted as a group of Caed detached from the shadows before you. The cloaked and armored men and women say nothing as they spread around you and blades drawn. Identify the ambushers. The cloaked and armored men and women say nothing as they... Oh, sorry. You do that. Servants of Voideka. The approaching kids were little the way of identifying most, but the masks suggest possible ties with the Leaden Key. The heavily armored kid may be the members of the Steel Carrot. Nah. I'm not talking with these yo-hos. I'm fairly certain we can handle this. I guess we can handle this. We can handle this. I hope. Well, we are taking damage. Run, bear, run!
That's not very helpful.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of...
Taxed to my limit.
The odds aren't in our favor.
Oh, much blood.
4 against dudes. I think we can deal with this.
Yeah?
Let's deal with one first, then second.
Right on target.
Darkness flows and the light wanes.
Bring them down.
Fight on, Jyoti! Going.
I need something stronger.
Come on, one hit.
For Eothas!
Suffer.
I think we will win this. Could you know, hit him? Okay, you changed to bashing. Apparently that works better.
No prisoners.
We should have concentrated on that guy first.
Just a little blood.
Did I only have a sword, but let's go with that.
What is it?
Death to our enemies.
Still alive.
Yeah, that worked nicely.
Something sharp. Feel
Yes. Oh, that's the stuff.
Kill them all.
Oh, good.
Yes? They'll hurt yet. Get
Well,
up,
that
you
could have gone
fight.
better. A quick rest would help if you don't mind.
Just like that.
Suffer.
Okay, that worked.
Bring them down.
Now I can... I can't.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
I know.
dead.
Kill them all!
Come on. Nice.
What is it?
Well, this was surprisingly harder fight than I thought. We should have dealt with that guy first. I didn't realize he was so tough. He was very, very tough.
No prisoners.
But I think we will win this. Yeah, could have gone a bit better. Ring of Minor Deflection. Light Helm. Yeah, I should have been more careful there. But that's okay, we survived.
What is it?
Our sword is a bit crazy. Interesting again, they were just basic enemies, basically. Wild Mare, we need to sleep first.
Now, what can I do? You see anything you...
Okay. Now let's go tell the news to Castol. I think it was Castol, not Castro. That would be oil. Maybe. Oh, it's closed, maybe? Unless we allowed to go inside.
Headquarters are still closed, sir. If it has anything to do with paperwork or wax seals, which covers most of what's in the building...
Okay, let's wait. So, Castol, where were you? No? Lueva?
Oh?
No. Luca? Wait, does it say? Don't tell me he's somewhere here. Please be here. No. Okay, let's go upstairs. There you are.
You've been a great assistance to us in the city, I hear. A great many glowing reports. Now then, did you have a reason for coming by?
I took care of the things at the bathhouse.
Perfetto. What did you discover?
Cuerno is selling gunpowder and weapons to the Principi.
Diverus? That is worse than I suspected. Please, explain. Spare me no details.
Turla is planning using Royal Deadfire Company weapons against Valiant Trading Company convoy carrying Luminous Adra.
Medico, our convoy routes are meant to be a well-guarded secret. I might as well have sent the Principi a letter.
Cuerno is smuggling Royal Deadfire Company. I could have not choose that's all, but I'll tell them now.
An interesting scheme. Fortunate that you were able to get wind of it. That is enough to work with. Aggressiva, I do believe I'm going to ruin Cuerno's day. I do have another matter I could use your assistance with, Watcher. If you have a moment.
More trouble at the bathhouse?
Not quite. Though you may feel the need for a personal visit yourself after.
Just to smile thinly at some private chest.
It concerns a business associate, a captain by the name of Ferrante.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the name.
Something of a notable figure among the Principi, I'm told.
So you're taking page from Guarno's book?
Believe me, the irony is painful. Still, I think there is a clear difference. Guarno sought to improve his own fortunes, whereas this I do for the company.
Of course, of course. For the company and for the greater good.
Captain Ferrante will have the details, but the matter concerns a contact of his on the island of Crookspur. Apparently, they're having some trouble out there with the hostile tribe. You help them, Ferrante helps the company. You've proven resourceful. You make the logical choice.
Come clean, Castle. You're making me nervous, and that's dangerous.
I would not normally enter into such pacts with the likes of Ferrante. The company's assets are in some disarray. Our resources are not what they once were. It is a shameful state of affairs, but I am doing what I can to remedy the situation. You'll find Ferrante in Dunwich. Dunwich is a den for pirates, as you might imagine. You'll likely be in less danger there than on the sea, but all the same, I recommend extreme caution.
Haven't you heard? I cleared the seas. Okay, that is interesting. Speak with the Captain Ferrante of the Principi. Captain Ferrante can be... Yes, I know. Skipping ahead. Now, we are doing this, and I'll need them... I need Seraphine, or what was it, with me. So, once we see you next time, I'll be at Sayuka and leveled up our Cypher friend. Oh, sorry. Cypher friend, and we see what we can do there. We do the bringing the stuff there and whatever else we can do. So I'll see you there. Fortunately, it won't take too long to get there, but yeah. Anyways, be right back.
Aggressima, Captain.
Okay, Sayuka, at last I must go. Nice. I was going to level up, but that happened. Well, I'm gonna level up now, so I'll be right back. And we are at least in Sayuka, yes. So, in here we need to meet the Fleet Master and return the quest to her, I would say. Yes. Speak to Fleet Master Okaya at Sayuka, yes. And then we'll, of course... Hasongo is not far away, so I'll go there with the Eder. And Remaro, I think we saw him earlier, but we didn't have the Seraphim with us. By the by, I need to check Seraphim's weapons, sorry. And I might as well, so that what I did, it's nothing too weird. Mechanics 13, Streetwise 13, Battle-Axe, Blunderbuss, Dagger, Hatchet, Pistol, Stiletto, Unarmed. Abilities, Great Soul, more times using, Spell Resistance, Rapid Casting, Far Casting. Basically, I think I got every 8-level Cypher. Time Parasite slows the enemies and fastens the Seraphim. Reaping Knives basically summons knives to his hand. Defensive Mind Web connects all the allies, and when enemy attacks, the best defense is used. Stasis Shell, well, Stasis the guy. What does this do? Distracted and damage. Basically, I think I already got all the 7th and 8th level spells. So there's that. Now, inventory. Do we have a nice hatchet for you? I think we do. Yeah, definitely. I probably won't enchant this, honestly. And then with this, obviously, oh, this is a blunderbuss. You have 2 pistols. Maybe we give him a dual wielding ability there. What kind of armor you have? Medium. So we'll check if we have some nice medium for you. Heavy, light, heavy. Yeah, I'll go with that. Honestly, I'm not gonna use that much time to work this out. Just something we can do with him. What was the ring you have? +2 all defenses. Lock of protection. Grants blood fire. Deflection maybe. What do you have? Converted graces. Might. Max discipline. Grant sleep. Freeze armor rating. Might as well give you these. Okay. Right. Ring of Mule's Wit. I don't want to lower your intelligence if we are completely honest. That might be interesting. Grants Indecisive. I already wearing that myself. Let's put some Constitution on this guy. Martyr's Memories. Maybe. I'll have to check his... Can we get more Constitution? Yeah, I think we can. Maybe that is okay for now. Honestly, we don't plan to keep him that often. Maybe I do like so. Pistol and Frostbite and 2 blunderbusses on one hand. Because why not? Do we have a nice hat for you? Maybe you can have this. Yeah, definitely. That suits you, sir. That suits you marvelously. The AI. Now that was one thing I'll have to check. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. And grouping, formation. Formation. You want to be there, I would say. So, I think we're ready to continue. And Fleetmaster it is. I'll try to do as many as I can for the companion quests. But if I miss something, then that happens.
It's you.
Yes, it's me.
You found me with a rare spare moment.
Thank you. Hasanui Karu asked me to deliver some cargo to you.
I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
Well, about the swift, I don't know. A cheery smile brightens her otherwise serious features. Say nothing about the smugglers.
Well? I've received a report from the dockmaster stating as much. The Royal Deadfire Company appreciates your swift delivery of our cargo.
Nod. Stoic.
The Hazanui's missive suggested you might be able to help us with an issue at port.
Okay. So, go ahead.
You may have noticed the outsized coral in the harbor.
Yes, she gestures to the docks just beyond her office. Yes.
There's something unnatural about the coral's growth. About everything on this island. And no matter how we trim it back, it only grows larger. My engineers deduce that the origin of this disturbance is somewhere off the coast of Sayuka, and I'd like you to investigate.
Sure.
Talk to Avera in the workshop if you care to learn more. I would be grateful for your help here, Watcher.
Sure. Okay, I think we're done with this. We go to the workshop, obviously, and we also go to check the Romaro. Which... Wait, who are you?
Hello. Might I help you with something?
Oh, what can you teach me?
I taught you what I could.
Oh, sorry.
You want a free education? Be on your way then.
Okay, rude.
Oi, Cap! There he be. There be Romaro. Sure as my arse be blue.
I don't want to know the color of your arse. Seraphan runs to meet an old white-robed man.
I wish you'd not come, my lad. Pleased though I be to see you. Even Aldi's anarchists spare no mercy for mutineers.
Seraphan breaks away and peers up at Romaro.
Aye, but you, a traitor? The very thought of it be ludicrous.
He spreads his open palms wide to either side.
Return with us. I'll be protecting you, and we'll be seeing your fair judging.
With a slow shake of his head, Romaro swallows.
I can't, Blue. Much as I loathe to leave. I'm dead to these waters, and they to me.
Seraphan gapes and sputters before finding his response.
Break my biscuits and call me Swabby. You've gone addled in your dotage, ain't you?
Deola looks to you, lower lip twitching.
Captain, unsheathe that silvered tongue of yours, and talk some damn sense into this old sort.
Why did you leave Fort Deadlight? You might have been safe there.
I couldn't bear to remain, sheltered or no. It's a hopeless feeling, bearing witness to the slow decline of something I once held such pride in.
There still be pride to be had. Honor, too. Things be changing, sure as shit. But you can't thread them narrows if you ain't even it to wheel.
I hope I'm wrong, if only for your sake. I don't think the Principe can survive as is, and I can't watch something I devoted my life to sink into ruin.
Why would you leave the Principe?
The Principe have changed, and not for the better. Once, we aligned behind a common purpose. Now, we fractured into two extremes, each wallowing in its own corruption.
You're fleeing your problems.
Ach, these roomy eyes have seen too much. Nepotism and cronyism run rampant, rotting the Principe from inside out. Power consolidates behind the least deserving. The Consuelo's leadership founders, and with it, my faith.
Belay that plan of you, old sea dog. You're no good as any. There ain't no faith on these waters, save that you be finding for yourself.
He flashes a crooked smirk and strikes a closed fist against his chest.
Betwixt your brains and my swagger, we'll be right in the good ship Principe San Petrina forthwith, and be shot of these ship squiffy doldrums.
Remaro's frown deepens as he looks away from Seraphan and towards the sea.
A fine dream. I pray to Ondra that you achieve it. For me, though, the current flows but one way. A return to the Principe would mean my death.
Is it true what you're accused of?
I've not heard every charge against me. But that of mutiny, of that charge, I bear guilt.
Seraphan sees droop. He reaches for Remaro but stops short, letting his hands fall.
Why? The sorcerer were our omen kin. We're our cock-swelling pride. And you bartered it to an half-drowned old elf for a pint-bilged fucking clipper.
Staring intently on the ground at Remaro's feet, Seraphan shakes his fist balled at his side. Xoti eyes gleam with dark amusement. Okay, Xoti?
14 years I spent swabbing them decks. Longer yet for you. Captain Bastion trusted you. I trusted you.
His glare rises to meet Remaro's eyes.
Ak, bon amico.
Remaro's mouth opens briefly before closing again, and he swallows.
Sientere, Seraphin. I've disappointed you, hurt you. No words can justify my actions. I only hope you believe me, that I did what needed doing.
How can I?
With a tight shrug, Seraphin looks away. You're hiding something.
Ak, that I am. Many things. For many reasons. I learned long ago that it's oft times better to hold your tongue.
Margaret's flaming tits, old man. You sound free sheet sodden. Stow your self-pity and blather and answer the Watcher's flogging questions.
I cannot do for you what you ask, Bon Amico. Nor can I do it to you.
Remaro, did this have something to do with your captain trafficking slaves?
How did you?
Really? Remaro blinks, then shakes his head.
Captain Bastian had the sorcerer slaving.
Remaro frowns at his dark, wrinkled hands and rubs his palms together. Seraphim blinks, expression blank. His mouth opens, closes, opens again. His fur bristles, ears angling lower.
Slaving? What kind of fathom-headed hornswoggle be this? The sorcerer were my kin. They weren't slaving. I hunted slavers for the captain. We freed slaves together.
So I also believed. But Bastian sold those we saved to the Crooksburg slavers. I found records of it in his quarters, almost a decade's worth. When I confronted him, it went poorly.
I bet it went. Rage rushes through your blood, flushing your skin, a cold hate spiral along the length of your spine as a confusion blurs your vision. Let the vision come. It would be interesting to just go fight against it with everything, but I want to see the vision. Sand beneath your feet, crusted and blooded. You, young and small, filthy and shaking in fright. Cheers from all corners. Years too. And the south of the kid before you, Aumaua, and the tries of your hide, heavy muscle and soft fat wrapped in bright robes. Don't make me go again, you bleed. Don't make me. His heavy hand sends you sprawling in the sand and to a chorus of jubilant applause. You bounce to your feet as the other slave boy approaches. You feel his thoughts, a tickle in the back of your mind, his fear, greater than your own. But what can you do? Only one may leave. You silence everything but the anger, but the hate, and it propels you snapping teeth and grasping hands. The blows light but fast, and the other youth for all screams.
Siente, bon amico. Forgive me.
Remaro stands a bit unsteadily.
I meant you not to know. To keep your faith in our traditions. To remain optimistic. A bright star within the Principe.
You okay, Seraphim? Seraphim snorts and shakes his head. Moisture mats the fur beneath his eyes. Seraphim, you heard Remaro's confession. What would you do with him now? I'm not gonna take him Consuaglo unless Seraphim wants. And of course I'm not gonna attack him because I'm a bastard, but I'm not a thing bastard.
Cut him loose, Cap. Aye, he did the Deadfire a fine turn by sinking them slavers. But among the Consuelo, mutiny means death. Bet Guanfer no.
Well, Seraphim, it was your decision. I will leave you be, Remaro.
Agrasima, Watcher. The Clipper will be loaded soon, and then we'll be away. Cores, Seraphim. Bon amico. Take this.
He provides...
May you have rare cause to use it.
He provides Seraphim with a tightly wrapped package. Fire in the hole.
I hope we meet again someday. On calmer seas.
Cores, bon amico.
Seraphim turns away. Seraphim glares openly, hands on his hips, and spits at his feet as you approach.
I don't be having a whole lot of rules, Captain Watcher. Really only got the one.
You look upset. I'm listening.
Upset? Upset ain't the first flogging half of it, Captain. I don't slave. Nor be your servant on any cog-swabbing ship that does. Savvy? Do it again, and I shove off.
What's your issue with slaving? Let me save you some time. Pack your shit and get off my ship. The only person giving orders on my ship is me. Have I been slaving? Okay, I want to see what I'm been slaving. I haven't been slaving.
You've been helping them though, ain't you? Just as good as doing yourself. As for the Principe, they'd be my problem to deal with.
He shakes his head and ear twitching. The only person giving orders on my ship is me. As if storm rages beneath his skin, Seraphim nose twitches and fur bristles, lips curl over crooked teeth.
You've been warned, Captain Watcher.
I probably should have chosen the pack your shit. Helping them. I haven't done anything just yet. I have the possibility to help them, I guess, but I've been sinking few slavers myself. Weird. Maybe there's a quest that kinda helps them? I don't know. When you first enter the workshop, you find Valiant scientist Ivera and a large Aumau man in heated conversation. He gestures wildly, his mouth is set in a hard grimace that bears his pointed teeth. Ivera regards him with her hands planted firmly on her hips. When he spots you, his eyes widen.
You! This area is strictly off-limits to non-company personnel. What are you doing here?
Oh, shut up.
Calm, amico. Is this not the casito your Hazanui said she would send?
Ivera rolls her eyes. Give me the short version, I haven't got all day.
I've surmised that a magical disturbance must be the source of the problem. So far as I can tell, the most likely candidate is a strange magical signature emanating from someplace off the southeast coast of the island, deep beneath the sea.
The Huanas records show that an ancient and Guithan ruin, Cignath Mór, once stood at that approximate location. I do not doubt that something in that ruin is the source of the trouble. Perguono, take this. It is my masterpiece, Uck.
She leaves a large bulbous helm off nearby shelf and hands it to you. She heaves, sorry. You get an item. Diving equipment. The item was put into a stash.
The helmet should allow you to breathe underwater for time enough to deal with the disturbance, provided, of course, that you hurry.
Should hurry? You're not exactly short-handed here. Why not send your own people?
None among the company share your particular history with Guithan artifacts.
So you're saying I'm expendable?
You are, in essence, the perfect candidate for our our research. The Royal Deadfire Company thanks you for your assistance, Watcher.
And your bravery. Aura Taugori.
Golden wishes, good luck, okay. Cignath Mór, I don't think I will be doing that in this episode. If I will have problems with crew members, I will have. At the moment, I don't feel like joining with the slavers. Not because of I'm not a bastard, but I don't care about the Principe, so... And Furante would be something I kind of want to just, you know, annoy. He's an annoying person for me, so if that's against... If that means I go against slavers, then so be it. But we'll see, we'll see. Cignath Mór. Oh, hello. You have barely cleared Sayuka Harbor when a sleek half-galley appears off of your port bow. It rides high in the water and fast, but keeps its distance as it approaches land. Seraphim watches the ship's passage from the bulwark, expression grim. When the ship turns to pursue you, you recognize its Malnage vessel, the Misery's Delight. Its cannons don't seem primed, and it aims to come alongside rather than set up the broadside run. Looks like the High Queen Sea Devil will be wanting words, Cap. Not sure if that be a good or ill, but at the least it'll mean she ain't on Sayuka. Seraphim's ears angle slightly back, and he massages the bridge of his nose. As the Misery's Delight comes alongside, Malnage stands on the railing, on one grey furred hand wrapped tight about the thick hemp line. She bows low, doffing her hat, and then tosses it on one of her deckhands. Is it a fight then? It's a fight then.
Funny seeing you here, Captain. Especially since we've tracked Romaro to this very rock. Ain't trying to steal the bounty, are you?
What was it I said before? Kindly fuck off.
Hey, the deer wooden motto. Used to have that on the coat of arms long time back.
I'll have to put that on mine. Kindly fuck off. With a quiet snort, she shakes her head.
Funny. I'd have thought a watcher would have had better instincts than siding with a known traitor.
She shakes her head in approximation of sadness, but doesn't bother hiding her grin.
Fuck it. We'll deal with you first, then go have a little chatsy with Romaro. No quarter, lads and lasses.
Yeah, you do remember well that I'm not giving either. Weapons slide free of holsters and seats as Malnar's crew attack. Well.
Right on target.
There goes Malnaj. What are we waiting for? Hello? Or was that it? I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I guess that's it then. Now, I think I saw Hasongo there, so we might as well go there and deal with the Eothas' son. I'll probably end the episode there then. And next episode we'll go to the doing some other stuff. Well, we'll go with this crew. No, what the hell? This is the main... Is it? Yeah, I think this is connected to main thing. So we're not. Yeah, we're not doing that yet. So we're actually going to the temple then. Sorry this back and forth, because I try to avoid the main quest until I've done everything else that I have at the moment. I'm not taking the... Seraphim there, because honestly, I don't know. You are at the location of the coast of Sayuka that a coral mason told you about. You peer over the edge of your ship and see faint glow in the waters far, far below. Well, down your diving chute and swim down. You clamber into the diving suit and leap from your boat, hitting the water with a tremendous splash. You swim toward the light, breathing fresh air thanks to Ivera's invention. As you fall through the depths, the water grows dark, but the glow below you ever brighter. Schools of gigantic fish twist and swirl around you, paying you no heed. Oh, we're probably not doing anything in the dungeons, maybe. Soon enough, you can make out a vague shape of a structure resting on the sea floor. Rising from the ruins of Cignath Mór is a tall spire and what appears to be a small landing platform. I guess we'll go in. When you finally reach the spire, you find that shimmering barrier surrounds the ruins. You pass your hand through the barrier and feel nothing but a tingle-like static electricity across your skin. Pass through the barrier. You walk through the barrier and discover the interior of the ruins aren't flooded, as you might have expected, but dry. You remove your helmet, take a deep breath of fresh air, and walk into the ruins of Cignath Mór. I don't think it's fresh. There, I mean.
Down here somehow, but I wouldn't mind if it smelled like something besides rotten fish.
Okay, apparently I took Seraphim. Well, it's okay. Let's try it at least for this now. So We'll see. So, okay. Hopefully this. Oh, hello there, sidewinders. By the by, how hard this should be? Oh, we should have taken her. I don't know if that really matters. Come on, don't run. Don't run.
We're not alone.
We are not alone. I saw them already.
Not a chance.
Okay. A small school of fish dart through the water just past the window. Okay, that's interesting. This dark, murky hole leads to the ocean. Makes sense. Damn this. Look at that reflection. That is so lovely. I love it. Love it. Have I say I love this game too? I love both of the Pillars of Eternity. It's nice that they actually have... I guess that's our bear, yeah. It's nice that they have different settings, so it feels fresh. First, I was a little apprehensive about the pirate theme and that, but it actually working pretty nice. There's a door which we can unlock. And we will unlock it.
I don't be supposing we could blow it up.
Why is nothing happen?
My fingers be fat and furry, but they're ever so nimble.
That was weird. You find a small machine sitting on dice surrounded by a spinning ring. It appears to be an Ingvitan origin. Examine. You note the speed of the ring's rotation and the subtle pattern of the machine's humming. After a bit of prodding, the balance working makes sense to you. Deactivate. You shut down the machine. The floating ring grinds to halt, and the energy it emits winks out of existence. The low rumbling echoes through the ruins, and the barrier on the window nearest you flickers briefly. A small trickles of water begin to flow nearby. Oh. I might have wanted to wait.
That there is the legacy of the gods.
I have news about gods. The low hum reverberates from this machine, makes the inside of your ears itch. Well, let's check the rest of the area. It would be nice that he would have told us what the machine does.
Leave it to me.
A small plaque below the mural reads, "The Winding Serpent was our first success. Born of the common barracuda, we subjected the creature to the machine's vital energies, and it grew to immense proportions. It has since appeared to have developed something of a group mentality, often hunting in packs." Oh, what kind of a sea dragon we have here?
Bring them down.
Oh, by the by, Ada, you might want to change your weapon to sword.
Well,
that sounds actually horrible.
As you wish.
Sea troll? They have a sea troll. There it is. Ah. Come on.
Didn't work.
No, it didn't. Yep.
No prisoners.
Okay, let's level up right away. Intimidate 19, Mechanics 13. This is the last of the level ups. If an ally is down in combat, the paladin gains zeal. That might be one. Increases power level, increasing def. That we already have. I'll go with the zeal. Okay. I'll take the stock too if I ever want to use one. Reach level 20 with the player character. Well, we did reach indeed the level 20 with the player character. Nice. And I'm fairly certain the rest will follow.
Where there's a pick, there's a way. I'll see it.
Swollen eye. Bloody hell.
Bring them down.
Another attack, Cap.
Nice. Underwater dungeon key, which we really don't need, but because we managed to open it already. But there it is. The black below the mural is a remarkable condition. It reads, "The Kraken is a beast like none other. By applying the manipulation techniques we refined through our work on the Leviathan. We increased the both size and intelligence of the common octopus, and they have since proved themselves to be ferocious hunters. There was one unfortunate side effect, however. They also become quite territorial." Release the Kraken! Wait, what kind of a... Excuse me. Did I check everything? Well, there's a one room over here. Oh, hey there. Yep, Sundering Blow. I'll give you a spare. And then you. Hands of Berath drains energy of life from target, reducing their power level significantly. This reduces the strength of all spells and abilities. Creates a spear. I'll try that. And well, you can have Saber too if we ever need to give one for you. The black is worn but still legible. The barbed ravager was the direct result of our success with the winding serpent. We crafted poisonous barbs on the bull shark and subjected them to machine's energies. Their creature tripled, then quadrupled in size, assimilating the barbs into their bodies, and so a most fearsome predator was born. Okay. Before that, I kind of want to see if I can get there, because there's an enemy. Oh, that's not an enemy. The wall before you is decorated by intricately painted mural depicting 4 sea creatures of the legend. Inspect mural. The mural features Kraken, shark covered in wicked barbs, an enormous whale, and a knot of tree serpents with the heads of barracudas. The images are offset somewhat from their frames, as if they could be pressed. Was it snake? Serpents? Then of those serpents sinks into the mural with satisfying click. Shark? The shape of the barbed shark sinks into the mural with satisfying click. It's either whale or kraken. I'll try whale. The whale sinks into the mural with satisfying click. And kraken? As the final piece of the mural sinks into the frame, you hear a deep rumble of stone moving behind you.
Leave it to me.
Mohoratanga spear one-handed. Okay. Probably nice. Now let's go and pull the ball out of that, or actually deactivate the thing. We might want to do that before we go forward. Deactivate. You shut down the machine, the floating ring grinds to a halt, and the energy it emits winks out of existence. The rumbling is louder this time, and the barrier opposite to you flashes and wavers. Cracks raise up the walls, followed by many more leaks. Now we've definitely checked everything, so we go back here. Okay. So I guess this is the one thing we are gonna activate now. The machine stretches from deep within the pit of water at your feet to the apex of the vaulted ceiling high above you. It emits a soft, low purr and changes the air with the same expectant frisson of energy you might feel right before lightning strike. Study the machine. You manage to make out what little of the writing hasn't faded away. You also learn the machine is funneling essence into a surrounding flora and fauna from luminous Adrapillar deep beneath the ruins. Attempt to deactivate the machine. The machine has no apparent off switch. You twist the nearest knobs and dials to see how it reacts. As you do, presence at the edge of your mind. Presence pushes at the edge of your mind. It soon grows forceful, overwhelming you mental barriers with ease. I can't read today. This is promising for the stream. The skitter and rattle of dead leaves come to you on a breeze damp with the smell of rotting wood.
Watcher, still your hands.
Nope.
Cignath Mór is under my protection. Why do you violate it?
Oh, Galavain. Is this machine the source of the giant coral in the Sayuka's harbor?
Indeed it is. The Engwithan's fine creation siphons essence from a vein of Adra deep within the earth, and the creatures of this region drink deeply of it. They grow strong, ruthless, and in so doing, worthy of my regard. Should you want to gain my regard as well, you would destroy this place to protect my machine. Then none will have the means to threaten my work here as you have.
Why should I do as you ask?
Because I am your God Watcher, and I reward my loyal followers. You would do well to think twice before crossing me.
Isn't that counter to your philosophy of trial, Galavain?
Cleverness should hunt always beside strength, Hound of Eothas.
Deactivate.
No!
The god Galavain cries out, but he cannot stop you. Dark lashes fusing, anti-religious. You tear the control panel from the machine and toss the apparatus to the ground. Sparks fly, thick smoke billows, and the humming stutters to a stop. The machine's rings tumble to the floor.
This defiance will be your last.
We'll see. I kind of want to see this. I see tentacles. I see tentacles. This should be fun, you know? By the by, rest, rest, rest. Have some cuttlefish. I'll go with this choice, unless I die. But I'll go with this choice. Wait a minute. Nothing interesting, sorry. So I guess we might have a fight in here. Release the Kraken! Hello, you ugly motherfucker. Sorry.
Step lightly. Tentacles ain't half as fun as they be made out to be.
I see that. Let's go straight to the source.
For Eothas!
Let's see how this goes without planning.
Say your prayers. Death to our enemies.
Actually better than I thought. This is why I didn't want to take him with me, because he's not as strong as the others. Yeah.
Darkness flows and the light wanes. Death to our enemies.
By the by, do you have something that is okay.
Bring them down.
I'll be seeing you soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? With pleasure.
See you as me too.
No prisoners.
See you as me too.
Now, by the by, you might want to use that. And by the by, heal yourself. Sorry. More orb? Nope. Yes. Ninangauth. That works.
Kill them all.
Little bit more.
For long.
Come on.
Futile. Feel pain. I didn't think you had the nerve.
Honestly, I think we will win this. What do I want to use? Ability is disabled. Fine.
That's right. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
There she blows. Well, that worked.
Something you need?
And we got Mask of the Grotto Deep. +2 intellect, +2 power levels for all poison keyword abilities. Melee weapons attack from stealth inflict raw damage over time that grants toxic coils. Poison antidote. Oh, that is interesting. Do I have anything? What was my helmet? Perception, religion, insight. I'll go with... I don't know. Maybe I don't. Intellect. You know what? That's hideous. We're gonna hide that.
Agrasima, how you dote on me, Captain.
Yeah, did you look on yourself on the mirror? We're done here. And let's go and inform our contractors what we've done. And end the episode there. Oh, that was hideous. You don your compass of diving suit and head out to the ruins. When you pass through the ruins, shimmering protective field, you feel the press of the sea against your chest. The intense pressure at this depth makes swimming and taxing enterprise, and you struggle to make your way back to the surface. As you breach the water, your crew hurries to haul you back on the deck. Deck. It's a deck. I don't know. Sorry. You have seen my deck. Back to Sayuka. Yeah. Fleet Master's quarters. I'm easily
Your
amused.
effort to resolve the coral situation is meeting with success.
I dealt with the magical disturbance at the root of your coral problem.
You've brightened my day considerably. We should have the port in working order as soon as the remaining coral is cleared.
Nice. Royal Deadfire Company lives me. And lots of experience.
Ah, before I forget, Atsura would like to see you at the Brass Citadel.
Ah, bet he would. Okaya poses her hand outstretched like she meant to pull you aside, then reconsiders. With a shake of her head, she continues.
Though he appears placid on the surface, Atsura is not a patient man.
Who are you? Thank you. So, okay, what do we have now? We have done the best Beastwind, shrewd proposition. I think Crookspur is something we will do next time. Because we have so many quests over there. I'll need to talk with Maya. I think I can do it on ship maybe. Hasong was wait. Cruel Cargo, again Crookspur. Splinter Reef and Nemnok, they have to wait. Crookspur. So next episode definitely sees us to go to the Crookspur. Because yes. Because yes indeed. I have 1 point. Yep, Cloak of Death. That sounds so brilliant that I definitely want that. I might take the quarterstaff, although probably not using it. And Seraphim, well, you go to Streetwise and you go to Mechanics. 2 points. Driving Echoes. Echo and allies attack with each of their soul's memories, granting them the significant penetration bonus. Haunting Chains haunt the target's mind with the dark memories of those they lost and killed, terrifying and hobbling them. Death of 1,000 Gods, fracture target's soul, causing them to receive raw damage over time. Shred spells used on this target will cause another fracture, dealing raw damage instantly and extending the duration of the effect. I'll take that. The Cypher area effects increased in the size, more focus the Cypher has. Yep, I'll go with that. And we are done. So, next episode. Crookspur, Slaves, maybe we Angry Seraphim, maybe we don't. It depends what I'm gonna choose there. I have no idea just yet. We probably drop Seraphim. We'll most likely take Aloth. Or we could take Pallegina and see how it goes. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This has been a weird episode. Again, we are completing quests and bounties. We have done almost all the bounties, I think. We've completed a few quests here and there. We released the Kraken and we killed the Kraken. So, all in day's work. And next time we'll go into the Crookspur with our teddy bear here. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I will see you next time.